Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video, Lucky Shots. This is basically just me sharing three events that happened to me in the realm of shooting sports that seem to be, I guess, they were shots I never thought I would make, but I could make, but I made them. And at least two of the three shots I'm going to mention can be verified by Jeremy from Wild Dog Shooting. He hasn't made any videos as of lately. He's been pretty busy, but me and him we still keep in contact. I actually spoke to him face to face this week, and like I said, we're friends. So, but yeah, he's witnessed two to three shots I'm gonna talk about. Now the first shot, and like I said, this maybe it sounds like I'm tooting my horn, but I think I do a video kind of lighten things up. Um, just to show that just to share a story of some of the weird things that happened on the range. First shot was taken with my Winchester 1897 riot shotgun. Now, this shot, if you're not familiar with this shotgun, it has something like a rifle. It somewhat has rifle sights. It has a bead sight in the front of the muzzle, but on the receiver, and this is on the solid frame and takedown models. There's a trench at the front of the receiver, and what you do is you line up the bead sight within the trench, so that way you kind of have like a makeshift rifle sight. And what I did was I was at a friend's I was in a friend's place. His family has a huge backyard, and we were shooting at just doing some target shooting, and I decided I wanted to shoot some slugs. I use the Winchester PowerPoint. I think that's what they're called. They move at 1,600 feet per second, and I got an A&W root beer bottle. It was just some root beer I had when we stopped off at the gas station on the way to his place. I put it on the target stand. Basically, was just a bunch of pallets stacked up with the woods as a backdrop, as a backstop, and I had the root beer bottle standing up. It was about 40 yards away from us. Took one shot and hit the bottle. Took another shot, hit the bottle. So we walked up to the bottle, and we saw one hole in the front. Turn around, there were two holes, and it was crazy. Like, wait a minute, where does this other hole come from? And we figured out was that the first shot made a hole, and it came out one way. The second shot went through the same hole, but just came out a different direction. It was weird. I wish I had the bottle here to show you, but just gotta take my word for it. I have no reason to lie about it. It was a kind of a freak occurrence, but it was a cool nevertheless. Now the second shot, this is one that Jeremy can confirm. It was him, our friend George, and I. We were at a shooting range. It was an outdoor range, and we were at a 50-yard bay, and we took some clay pigeons, the 4-inch orange ones made by Champion, lined them up basically dug them into the sand, and we wanted to see if we can hit them with my revolver, my Smith & Wesson 681. And so we were shooting 38. I started shooting 38 specials out of them, and I was dancing all around the clay pigeon. I didn't hit it. So then I handed off to my buddy George. He loaded the revolver. The first shot he missed. Second shot he hit it. He hit one of the clays. So get out of here. So let me try that. I said, I'm not gonna use the 38s. I'm gonna use the 357. I used a Hornady 125 grain 357 Magnum round. It was a jacketed hollow point, and first shot, pow, hit it. And we were like, oh, it was a pretty cool, that was my first time ever hitting, or first time ever taking a shot that far with a pistol. The first time ever hitting anything with a pistol that at 50 yards. So it was pretty cool. You think that you would do it with a 38 because of lower recoil, but what I think it is, I think the 357, it has a higher recoil, but by the time you feel the recoil, the bullet has already left the barrel. It's like probably halfway down the range. It's pretty fast moving stuff. But yeah, I hit the clay, and Jeremy was there to witness it. And now this third shot I want to talk about Jeremy was there too. It was me and him at the same range, just a different day. We were just doing some target shooting with our rifles. I think we had our ARs out there, and we wore our sidearms at the range. I had my 1911 on me. I think he had his I think he had his Glock with him, um, his Glock 19, and one day we were just gathering our stuff at the bench, and I found a loose round. I found a loose 45 ACP round, but this one has been like it was dug out of the sand or was left out in the elements for a long time. Crazy thing is, I actually, well, I'll get to that point in a second. And it was the brass was black. It was the case was black. The bullet had it was copper jacketed, but it was pretty faded. And and I was saying, I looked at the primer. It wasn't a light primer strike. It was just a round that was just left behind. And Jeremy was, I told Jeremy, look what I found. He said, so it was an old round. I said, he's like, you think it will fire? I said, well, let's find out. So I got my 45. I got my 1911 out, and I got an empty mag. Put the round inside. Now at the end of the 50-yard bay, he had his target stand up. We had a paper plate on the target stand. So it's a cardboard backdrop, and then there was a paper plate that we had that we just had standing on. We just had stuck on the cardboard. I forgot the reason. I forgot the reason why. I think we did like that just so we can have something to put the targets in, something the targets can stick to. Well, anyway, it was down there. I took the pistol, just aimed it down range, and pow! The round fired, brass shot straight up. I wish I could find that round, because actually I found the brass and reloaded it, and I may have shot it again. So I wish I could find it to show it to you in this video. But Jeremy was there to confirm. But he's here to confirm this. We walked down to go get the target stand so we could put our targets up. The sticky targets, when the ones when the round hits it, it shows up fluorescent green. There was a hole on the left side of the paper plate. 50 yards, I hit a paper plate with a 45 with a round that I found just lying around. It was exposed to the elements. It was badly tarnished, but I hit a paper plate at 50 yards with a 45. It seemed, to me, for us, it was extraordinary at the time. Like, wow, we didn't think the round would fire, and I most certainly didn't think I was actually going to hit anything meaningful with the shot taken. So those are just 3 stories I wanted to share with you, the viewer. Do you have any crazy stories yourself? That you would like to share? Even better, share some just make up some off the wall shots you may take. Let's say you had your let's say you had your SKS and you shot through a car. You shot through a car shot through a car that had the windows rolled down, and you went through a six pack of cheap soda and hit the target, and something like that. I'd be happy to see what ideas you can come up with. Please tell me what you think of the stories I've shared. Do you think they're real? You think they're fake? You think I'm BSing you? Like I said, 2 of those stories can be proven by Wild Dog Shooting, my buddy Jeremy, who runs those channels, runs that channel. But any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to fix any issues. But that's my video. Lucky shots. I'm Edward Jones, and thanks for watching.